And away we go. Dallas Mavericks begin with the basketball. 24 wins for the Mavericks.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Barnes fires the three off the iron. No good. To Kyle Kuzma. James. And Durant gets up to block the shot. Mavericks with the possession. Smith to Barnes. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Smith with it up top. They trail by 2. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Josh Hart at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw is good. Gets the 3-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Jay, he's the one that got away. But why is DeAndre Jordan now right for Dallas?
Because he wants to be there. If you remember Dallas courting him back in the summer of 15, he actually committed to them verbally. And in a calamitous and an emoji-filled turn of events, Jordan actually changed his mind, spurning Dallas to stay in L.A. It's good to see both sides have reconciled, and now Jordan to be the pillar in the franchise down low on the blocks for the Dallas Mavericks.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's James controlling the offense. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
To Josh Hart. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Smith to Nowitzki. Barnes to Nowitzki. Shot from in close, no good. Rejected by McGee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Nowitzki. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Smith into the front court. Down 5. To Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Good look that time, but off the mark. Dallas with the possession. Hauled in by James. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Nowitzki. Has a chance. Dirk Nowitzki missed his first. That one goes.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Oh, and that's stuffed by Jordan.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Barnes. To Matthews. Smith. Deep left corner. To Nowitzki. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Easy path to the rim.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Smith with the basketball. All tied up, 13 apiece. Can't miss those.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
Nice pass to set things up. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Barnes to Dennis Smith Jr. It was right there. To Ball. The pass set it all up.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
New blood coming in for both sides. Smith. Working the outside to Matthews. To Brunson. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Caldwell Pope. And count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The assist.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Smith to Brunson. Smith to Matthews. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
The assist from
Brunson to Dennis Smith Jr. It's blocked by Chandler.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block. Man, that was impressive. Brunson. That is great vision to set it up. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return after this. It's the NBA on a Friday night, and it's on EA Sports. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To ball. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Take stock of the floor. Doncic. Goes to the left side. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Beyond the arc for three. Art can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Luka Doncic. Shot from the lane won't go. It's a big finish.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Visit our team website for more details.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
The follow won't go either. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Los Angeles, they have it. LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the finish on the nice step through.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision, mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Great look and vision. It's denied by LeBron.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Barnes. Nowitzki buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Turned away by Barnes.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Shot for dirt, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Harrison Barnes. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Dirk Nowitzki. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Doncic to Nowitzki.
For LA, number 23, LeBron James.
Has a look. Nowitzki, no good. James to Stevenson. It's James. And that's rebounded by the Mavericks. To Barnes. Had a chance, but it's no good. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Harrison Barnes. Smith to Luka Doncic. Screen coming. Smith now knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Dennis Smith Jr. with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Got it from the line.
Coming right back to you. That's big. I got you.
20-footer at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks had kept it close after 1 half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
James has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road? And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Into the front court comes Smith. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Drills the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Cleans it up. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
For the Mavericks.
Dennis Smith Jr., couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ball into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. From the painted area, won't go down. Finish that. Ball with the basketball. Leads 5. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Smith to Jordan. Fires the 3. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
Absolutely the right mentality coming out after halftime. That's what you do during halftime. You reset, you recalibrate, you come out and you attack like the first never happened.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Mavericks with the basketball. Smith to Luka Doncic. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Doncic. Here's Nowitzki. Down low. Throws it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35 and 47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Smith now into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Doncic to Nowitzki from long range. That's playing with fire. Dirk Nowitzki knocks down the wide-open Jay.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Smith to Nowitzki. Ball gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Tough make through traffic.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Smith to Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from long range. He buries it.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
Hart to James. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Ball with it up top. Up 5. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Doncic to Matthews. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Mavs have it. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Knocked loose. Textbook body control on the Euro step.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Dallas has it. Shot won't fall. He'll head to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Brandon Ingram has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down.
Substitutions, Dallas.
Able to convert on both free throws. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Lonzo with it. Lead stands at 7. Here's LeBron for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The assist from number 13.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Got him. Double.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Lakers have the lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Ah, rocking the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. Two for two on that trip. And scores. Strong take.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To James. And finishes strong.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Rejected by McGee.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Luka Doncic. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope to Stevenson. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Barea. His guy's down 11. Barnes. Oh, you could sense.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Matthews. To Jordan. Barnes. And it's Ball who blocks the shot. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. And number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Good ball. Got some for him.
James. To Ball. Not that time. Barnes goes to the right side. Matthews. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Show me something better than that, baby.
Matthews, defended by Tyson Chandler. To Barnes. Matthews. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Here's Barea. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Driving right at 5. 60% shooting from the field.
A couple of years ago, Harrison Barnes was one of those potential guys when he played with the Golden State Warriors. But he's really came into his own and found his stride as a solid NBA player playing the last 2 years for the Mavericks. He's developed a strong all-around game, averaging 19 points per game last season.
Here's Barea. Margins 8. To Harrison Barnes. The drive, right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ooh, Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to the basket, but a shot stays out. Here's Barea. The deficit is 6. The monster stuff.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Dallas owns the basketball to Barnes. To Jordan. The shot, almost. JaVale McGee to James. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Brunson to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And Dirk gets up to block the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Barnes to Jordan. It's Kuzma up to block the shot. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Ball brings the rock up court. Driving right to the basket. Send it away.
You see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Barnes to Dennis Smith Jr. for 3, and Dennis Smith Jr. so athletic, good on the quick release.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Smith with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Brunson to Dennis Smith Jr. Fine to shoot. Dennis Smith Jr. had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together. Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Misses the first. off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Deep 2 there, won't go. Lays it up and in at the buzzer. Worked his way free, and he's won the game in the final second. The victory to the Mavericks as they just squeaked this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers finished on the losing end of a close score. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay